first thing is first is, did I do what I said I was going to do?
Yes, you did. You did exactly what you
Okay.
said you were going to do. And it was a pleasure working with you. I know I could have been a little difficult because I'm by myself, so I have to be very careful.
So before working with me, like what, if any, challenges or concerns did you have about selling the property? What were some of the things that were, holding you back?
But the challenges, I guess, was I'm not accustomed to doing deals and I don't see the person. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
usually function like that, but I knew this one was going to have to go that way. And that was a challenge for me because I'm kind of what they call old school. I'm used
Sure.
to doing face to face and handshakes and stuff like that. But I knew that was going to be different. And actually, it was good for me to do a transaction like that. I learned some things.
What with all the other pieces of mail that you were getting or any of the other outreach that was being made to you, like what made you decide to work with me, over any of these other folks?
It's just kind of, I go with a gut. I
Okay.
don't know. Cause you wouldn't believe I've thrown away 5
Wow.
since we closed. But they wasn't anything way beyond what we closed on.
Okay.
So I felt good about it. And I'm sure the numbers will probably go up later, but I'm not concerned about that. I felt that you had some integrity. I can kind of glean. I've been around a lot and I've dealt with a lot of people, and they're just little things you just pick up on. And
I
that
appreciate
helped also. And the one thing I want to add, and I didn't share it with you, is I admire you because when the closing statement came out and I saw it, but I had to go teach, and I said, I need to call her. But before I could get back to her, you had already corrected the problem.
Right, like because she had put some of the closing costs on your side.
Right. And I saw it and I'm like, oh, I'll call her. And I didn't think much more about it. And then when I got back and checked my email, and I'm like, he's a stand up guy. And so that really told me who you were,
I appreciate that.
if that
Yeah,
makes sense. I
yeah. I
noticed
mean,
little things. I mean, it wasn't a lot of money, but it was the principle of it. And you could have just said, well, if she don't see it, I'm just gonna let it. And I'm not coming in anyway. And that's how some people. I mean, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot, and I want to point that out. The honesty and integrity that goes a long ways.
I appreciate it.
It
I really
really
do.
does. And I did notice that.
If you had a friend or a family member that was thinking of selling their land, what would you tell them about your experience working with me? I mean, you kind of just answered that, but
Right.
would you recommend me or,
I would, because that was something that happened after, we had already made the deal. But to me, it just helped me feel better, knowing that, which I wasn't going to feel too much different about it anyway, because the deal was already done.
right.
But I knew what, we had agreed upon. And the other thing is, you were very cordial in working with me. And I think you understood where I was coming from on some things, because me handling things by myself is totally different than having my husband here. But I mean, I've been getting it done. But and I appreciate your patience.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. And thank you for saying that. That's really kind of you. I only have one more question is basically, how the proceeds of the sale or, now that you've sort of taken, crossed this bridge with the selling of your property, has that impacted your life like in any way, like positively or, do you have any with regard to peace of mind or just, now that you've,
Yeah, it is. It's wild.
I'm sure every little bit helps too.
Yeah, so that will help me. Money can keep growing. I won't have to move anything this time.